So if you're looking to start up an LLC in the state of Illinois, this video is for you. We'll be going through everything you need to know about setting up an Illinois LLC, as well as how you can set one up in under 5 minutes. So on the left is an overview of the 5 main steps when it comes to forming an LLC in Illinois. We'll be going through each of these in detail so that you know exactly what to do. So step 1 is to name your LLC. There are some rules when it comes to naming your LLC in the state of Illinois. You must have limited liability company, LLC, or LC at the end of your name. Whatever name you choose also cannot have any confusion with a government agency, which makes a lot of sense. And the name must also be distinctive and original. If you want to do a free name search, you can use the link that's down below and you'll be able to see whether or not the name that you want is available. Now, if you do want to make this whole process a lot more simple, I would just recommend using something like Northwest Registered Agent. This is an online platform that basically helps you set up your LLC for you at a reasonable cost. I've used them personally to set up multiple business entities and they've been nothing but awesome for me. So yeah, that link is down below. Before we dive into the steps, let me quickly share 3 key benefits of forming an LLC in Illinois. First, Illinois offers great asset protection, shielding your personal assets from business liabilities. Second, the filing process is relatively straightforward compared to some of the other neighboring states. And third, Illinois LLCs have flexibility in management structure, allowing you to organize your business however works best for you. So step number 2 is to find a registered agent. A registered agent is a person or business that is going to help you receive and send significant legal documents to and from the government on your behalf. So in case you get sued or the state needs to contact you, they're going to contact you through your registered agent. So now, who can be a registered agent? They must be an individual living in Illinois, or they must be an entity who is allowed to conduct business in Illinois. They also must have a physical address in Illinois, and they must be on site and available to accept documents during regular business hours. If you do use Northwest Registered Agent, they'll actually provide this service for you as part of their package, which is definitely a added bonus. Okay, so step 3 is to actually file your LLC articles of organization. This is going to include the LLC's name, the registered agent's name and address, purpose of LLC formation, management structure, so who are the actual managers of this company, and also a bunch of other really important information. Now, when it comes to the process of actually doing this, there's a specific form that you will need to know and to fill out. The filing fee for forming an LLC in Illinois is $150 at the time of this video, and that is a mandatory fee. Most of you watching this video will probably be filing this form, but if you do have a foreign LLC and you pretty much want to do business inside of Illinois, then that's a different form and that fee is a bit more expensive at around $200. Now, to actually file the articles of organization in Illinois, there are a few different ways you can do this. The first is you can file online through the Illinois Secretary of State's website. So if you want to learn more, the link is going to be right there as well down in the description. You can also file it by mail, so you can find a copy of the form and more info on how you can fill that out at the same website. One important thing to note about Illinois is that after forming your LLC, you'll need to publish a notice in a local newspaper for 3 consecutive weeks. This is a requirement specific to Illinois, and the notice must state that you formed an LLC. After publication, you'll receive a certificate of publication that you'll need to file with the Secretary of State. Step number 4 is to get an LLC EIN. This is also known as your Federal Tax Identification Number. Think of it as the Social Security number for your business, and this is going to allow the IRS to identify and keep track of your business's tax status. You will need this number to open up a business bank account, file and manage your federal and state taxes, as well as hire employees. This is very easy. You'll simply fill out a form online and we'll link that down below. Step 5 is to create an LLC operating agreement. This is not required in Illinois, but it's still a good idea to have one. If you have multiple owners for this LLC, this is going to help you structure the financial relationships of each owner and truly going to tell everyone what to expect from the company. It's also going to include information about ownership, members' rights and responsibilities, joining and leaving rules, as well as rules for dissolution. And then after you form your LLC, there are a few things that you're going to need to know, and we'll cover those really quickly right now. The first is that you definitely want to keep your business and personal assets separate. If you don't do this, then you're going to pierce the corporate veil, and when that happens, if people actually sue your company, they can end up going after your personal assets. So to remedy this, you're definitely going to want to get a business checking account, get a business credit card, and also hire an accountant. You also may need to get business insurance. I'm not really going to cover this too much as it's really going to depend on your business type, but just keep this in mind. You'll also probably want a business website, so be prepared to work on this, or you can hire somebody to make this for you. And we'll leave some resources down below if you do actually want to build a website yourself. And like I mentioned earlier, if you don't want to do all this stuff yourself, which I definitely recommend not doing yourself, since there are so many compliance issues and things that you can screw up, just use a platform like Northwest Registered Agent. It's going to make your life way easier so you can spend all your time building your business rather than spending it filing all these different forms times and maybe not even getting it right on the first try. So if you click on the link down below, you'll be taken to our exclusive discount link for Northwest.